Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to share a special story with you regarding this guitar and how I just kind of almost gave up on it, but I was just so in love with the color because lately I've been kind of on this unique color thing, So I bought this guitar about maybe a month ago, and it was an off-brand guitar, and the guy that sold it to me on eBay, he said that, it's not a great guitar, and you might need have some work done on it. So I contacted him. He lowered the price regarding the fact that it's going to have needs some work done to it. So I bought the guitar, and I got this neck with it because it's a Bridgecraft guitar. So when I got the guitar, because again, the reason why I bought it in the first place because I love the salmon colors. Hard to find this one. You can find a bunch of rose pink color guitars, but it's very difficult to find a salmon. And I wanted to have a salmon guitar for my 60s psychedelic covers, to commemorate that era. So I bought the guitar, and it came with this neck. And when I got the guitar, the action was so terrible on it that I hadn't seen action that bad since I was a kid. I mean, I could literally take my finger and stick it up under there. So me adjusting the bridge wasn't going to cut it. Me going in there messing with the truss rod wasn't going to do it. So I bought another neck because I'm assuming that it was the neck that was messed up. So when I bought another neck, which is a new neck, I put it on, and I had the exact same problem. The action was way up there. I could put my finger up under there. So I came to the conclusion that, and I already knew this, but this point was driven home by this experience. When you don't know what you're doing, go to people that know what they're doing. Because I'm not by nature one of those people that want to tinker with stuff that I don't know nothing about. I tinker with stuff that I know a little something about. So I decided that I was going to put some more investment into this guitar because, again, I love the salmon color. And actually, when I did have this first neck on there and I tested the sound, it had a pretty good, tone. So I contacted my good friend, Just Dave, and I'll leave a link down here because Dave does marvelous work. I mean, I am totally pleased with the things he's done for me as far as my guitars. So I contacted Dave and said, I'm going to be sending you this salmon body. If you could put a good neck on it, I appreciate it. So it came yesterday, and as you can see, I've done a couple of covers. And the neck on this thing now is incredible. I mean, it's beautiful. It feels good. No frets rubbing my fingers. Very polished and shellac. This is like the second best neck I have in my collection because I have another guitar that you rarely ever see, especially come winter time because I keep it stored until summertime because of the humidity. It's a, what is it? Merlin. It's a Horner Merlin model. And the neck on that thing is just unbelievable. So on this guitar, as far as the neck, now it looks good and it feels good. And if you're interested in purchasing a guitar from Dave or have him do some work on your guitar or give you a neck or replacement of neck, you definitely want to contact Dave because, again, he breathed new life into this guitar because I just didn't want to give up on it, and I'm glad that I didn't because now this guitar feels like a $200, $300, $400, $500 guitar. It really does. The neck not only looks good, but it feels extremely good. And, he adjusted the action where it's nice and low. It's totally different from when I first got this guitar with that other neck. Because like I said, this neck came with it. Then I bought this neck. And this is the point I want to make. Unless, say for instance, you have a Fender Bullet and just the body. Then somebody's going to sell you a Fender Bullet neck. It might work. You might can just stick the screws in there and it work. But what I've come to find out is, unfortunately, you can't mix and match necks just that simple, just by bolting them on. A lot of work has to be put into it as far as perhaps the adjustment of how the neck fits into the slot. And then, working with the bridge to adjust it and things of that nature. So, again, the point is, you don't go out here, fiddling with stuff that you don't know what you're doing, because like I told you guys, and I stress it for me personally, I'm not one of them people that's in tune about the pickups and the wood thing. I'm just a player. My main focus is just to play these things, not to be worried about, You know, what kind of electronics should I put in here, and you know, and all the bridge and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't affect me, and it's not important to me. The only thing that's important to me is having a guitar that sounds good, feels good to play. Because here's another one I bought from Dave. It's a one of a kind, and I have another one that you've seen earlier. It's a brown model, and I got another one coming next week that actually Dave did. He built from the ground up. He put the electronics in there, selected the wood, painted it and everything. So I'm gonna do a review on that. But again, I stress, you know, contact Dave regarding the price, because there's no one set price. You know, it varies, but I can assure you that whatever price you get, it's going to be much cheaper than going to somebody else, because again, this neck feels like a $200-300 neck by itself. You know, so Dave does quality work at very reasonable prices. So I guess on that note, I'm going to sign off, and until next time, take care.